All right, guys, this video, I'm going to show you my quick, easy tips. This is the actual video that y'all saw and that y'all wanted to know how to make the drop-down house, the basketball, and the really pretty writing. So I'm about to give you a really quick way to add all these to your videos to make them pop, okay? So I edit all my videos in iMovie. I have a MacBook Air. It is not the newest one. It is probably a couple years old, but I use iMovie, the program that already comes with it on it. So, um, in iMovie, basically you drag and drop your video footage. So after I record something, I will bring it to iMovie and put it in here, and then I will start editing. So, let me find the clip that you all see. Here it is. You just drag and drop. Literally, you drag and drop. You saw me find it, and I put it right in iMovie. So, let's start the video up. Okay, so right there, I usually, anytime I say Ashley Pickens, the real estate marketing maven, I usually have some words or something that I like to use that will pop up. So let me show you how I make the words. Now, iMovie does have words and titles and descriptions. Like I could totally just drag, hold on. I could totally drag this title, set it right on top, write Ashley Pickens, and it would be there. But Ashley wants it to be fancy. So what I do to make my really pretty writing is I use Canva, Canva.com. So Canva is where I create everything that most people know. I've done a video already on how I make real estate flyers in Canva. So let's make some really pretty writing. So I just went to a blank presentation canvas in Canva, and I'm going to click on T for text because that's what I need. I need a little text for my little video. And so you can pick anything. They have all kinds of fonts, words, everything. So just for the video, just say we're going to click on this one. So I'm going to make it a little bigger so everybody in the back can see. So it's grouped together. Happiest and New Year, they are grouped together. You can't move one without the other. So I usually like to come to these three dots, click ungroup, so I can move them around separately. Okay, so we'll just say, we'll make my name Ashley Pickens will be the cursive, and we need to make this a little smaller because it's going to be too big. So we're going to change this to the real estate marketing maven. And usually I could just stretch it right across one sentence. We can make it a little bit smaller. Let's make it a little bit smaller than that. Okay, and if you want to make it a little more fancier, like, because sometimes I'll put like a little house, there's a little graphic button right here, and you can type in basically anything. So let's just put in house, see what they have that I like that we can craft to my liking. And y'all, you can spend like all day editing. Honestly, I can, because I get so picky about how I want it to look and all that kind of stuff. But just try to get the videos out and make them look as nice as possible without spending a ton of time, because you can easily spend a ton of time. I didn't see any that I liked. See, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't see any that I liked. Home for sale. So we could definitely do something like this, something basic. So I like that I can change all the colors. When that pops up, that means I can change the colors. So if you have brand colors that you like to use, you can use those. So you just click on what color you want to change. So I want that color. I want this color to be that. I want to take this gray out and make it a bright blue color. You guys, I'm just doing this for the video. I would take more time deciding. So there we are. And I want to change the letters in my name. I want them to be a different color, right? So let's click on here. We'll make this a pretty, that color, and we can make this a pretty, gotta get it to highlight. There we go. Give me this. Give me my whole name. There we go. A nice, pretty pink color. There we go. So we like that, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to this arrow that's pointing down. That basically means download it to your computer. Save it. So I like to download it as a PNG high quality image. And then I'm going to click on transparent background because I do not want all this white in the background. All I need is the letters and this little house graphic. I think you might have to pay a little bit extra to get the pro options for the transparent background. I am not sure. Normally, I believe Canva is free, but I know I pay a little bit to get that transparent background for the business pro options. But I promise you it's not a lot. It might be like $10 or $12. And so then I'm going to click on download. And it says preparing your design. And now it is saved to my computer. There it is. It popped up right there. So now let's go back into Imovie. And we need to insert these words into Imovie. So it's in my download folder. And there it is. And basically I'm going to click it and drag it over here into my movie. So it's totally up to you where you want it to be. Like I could have the words over my face. Like, okay, so I'm gonna have it right there, but that's not where I want it, you guys. So what I want to do is, you see this like square, it's two squares right here. Video overlay settings. And I'm going to click on picture in picture. And there it is. And you can expand it by clicking on the side. So I expanded it and I'm putting it right here in the corner. So when it starts, it's right there. Okay, so now we have the words in there. So let's move right along. All right, so now my finger is up and I need that house that drops down, I believe. And how I'm able to do this. That first drop down is the houses. So guess where I'm going, you guys? I'm going right back into Canva. So I'm honestly just going to delete the words. I have a house for video's sake. Here's the house. We'll use it. Might make it a little bigger. But you need to know how the magic happens, right? You need to know how it drops down because you cannot do that in Canva. So I'm going to save it again, exactly like this. PNG, high quality, transparent background. Do not forget that part. And click download. So now the house is saved on my computer. Now, like I said, I have a MacBook Air. So in MacBook Air, they have a program called Keynote. There it is. A lot of people have heard of Keynote. Open up Keynote. It's a free app on your computer. Open it up and I click on my presentation. Click on choose. I'm just going to highlight this to get rid of what's already there. And now what do I need? I need my houses because I need them to drop down, right? So I'm going to drag them and drop them into this presentation. So let me make it a little smaller. And it's kind of over to the side in my video. It's like kind of right here. So, but we need the magic. We need them to drop down. So click on it and then you're going to come over here and click on animate. Animate. Build in is already highlighted and you're going to click on add an effect. So they have all kinds of things. You can, my house is on fire. You can pop, there goes the house. You can fast house, or we can drop it down. That's exactly what we need, right? Because I said how I do this and then the house drops down. So I have it here. And so then the next thing you want to do is click on format. And let me go back a little bit. Go back to animate so I can show you a couple things in here. You can set the time about how long you want it to be. So I'd say I move it up. Click preview. And this will bounce for like 7.25 seconds, right? But I don't need it that long. It just depends on how long you're talking. So I'm going to take it back down. So right there. Okay, so like I was saying, go to format. And you want to come here where it says background and color fill and put no fill. And your whole background is going to go black, but that is okay. That's what we needed. That's what we needed to do. Okay. So now we need to save this, and we're going to go to File, Export to, Movie. Leave all this. They have PDF, PowerPoint, Movie. Leave Movie, self-playing. I usually come down here to Resolution, and I change this to Custom. And then I click on Apple ProRes 4444, and then I click Next. And then I'll save this as House 1, and it's going to save on my desktop. Export. It's creating my movie. And now let's go back to iMovie. So let's see where it goes. This. So go to your documents. It's on desktop. And here's my house. Let's bring her in here and see if she works her magic. So slide her over to where she needs to be. And let's see. You just kind of position and play with it so the timing is right. Okay, so how am I able to do this? So I need to move the house over also is what it's looking like as well. So click on there. Click on picture in picture. Move it over because my finger is more so, and we make it bigger. You guys, it might be an easier way to do this, but this is how I do it because I told you I have no tech background. So here, let's see if that is going to save it. Oh. And there's the drop. Okay, so you see how it stayed too long? I don't like that. So click on it, and then you can make this smaller, like trim it down to the amount of time that you need it, okay? Bop, that's as long as I really need it. Yeah, because my other finger goes up. So trim it on down. Okay, and so next, bingo. What do we need right here? That was the basketball. That is how I have Go Tigers and basketball. Okay, so I'm going back to Keynote, everybody. Back in Keynote. Come on back to Keynote with me. I'm going to take the color fill out so I can kind of see. I'm going to delete these houses because I need to make a Go Tigers. So up here they have text. Click text. And I'm going to type in Go Tigers because, you know, I'm from Memphis and we love the Memphis Tigers. We can say Go Memphis Tigers. Okay. So our colors are like that blue, gray, orange. So we can make this, honestly, we can make this any color you want it to be. Let's do the dark blue. They actually have the circle where you can pick your color. The color wheel, the wheel of colors. Go Memphis Tigers. And it's kind of over to the side. So I kind of like to position it where it's going to be on the video. So we have Go Memphis Tigers. And then I also need a basketball. So up here they have table, chart, text, shape, media. So let's see if we have one in shape. They have all kinds of sports. I need sports. Sports. Activities. Yep, activities. Here's the basketball. So here's the basketball. I want an orange basketball. Like a good orange basketball. There we go. That looks like a basketball. Basketball. Maybe get the Tigers a little bigger. Go back to text. Go Memphis Tigers. All right. So now I need the basketball to drop down is what we want. So I think you can kind of figure out how to do that, but let's make everything move. Now we have two things that we need to make move. So let's start with Go Memphis Tigers. We're going to highlight it, then click on Animate, add an effect. And for Go Memphis Tigers, I kind of want it to move in like that. And then I want the basketball to, so I clicked on the basketball, Add an effect. I want the basketball to drop down like that. I wanted it to kind of bounce a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, preview. There we go. So you see, you guys, I just changed the duration. I made it last a little bit longer, and you can click preview and see. Okay, so, but now what I wanted to do, I want Memphis Tigers to move in first, and then I want the basketball to drop down. So you have to build the order of how you want it to go. So you come down here to build order, okay? And then it has both of your graphics. So Go Memphis Tigers is first, and it moves in. And then basketball drop is next. Come down here to where it says on click. We want it to go after build one. And then let's click preview. Right here, preview. Memphis Tigers. And then the basketball moves in. Got it? So now, you guys, what should you do? We need to get out of here. Go back to format because I need that background to be no fill, right? And then now we are going to export, movie, come over here to resolution, custom, Apple ProRes. Next, I'm going to put basketball, export. It's making it for me. And now let's go back to iMovie. And now we need to insert that on the next part. So there's my basketball. Let's grab it, bring it out here, and let's see if we can make this work. Time it just right. So move it over. Let's see. Bop, bop. All right, so I need to, you saw it was off. So let's crop it and bring it in a little bit more. We also need to adjust where it is on the screen. What did I say do? Go up here to these two squares, click on here, the drop down, click on picture in picture, and then we need to make it larger so everybody can see that. Go Memphis Tigers. Make it larger so it can do a good drop down. I should have made the letters a little bolder, but that's okay. So let's see. Okay, so you saw it's basically there it is. And guys, you just kind of have to time it, play with it so it drops down on cue. So I guess I feel like you can already kind of figure out how to make the writing. Honestly, I make the really pretty writing in Canva. Just because, what am I trying to say? Keynote doesn't have like it's got nice text. Let's see if I can make it a Keynote. Y'all, I'm about to wing it on this video. Delete this. Let's fill it back up. Text. I have really pretty writing. All right, so we need to make it a little bigger. Highlight it, make it bigger. First of all, really pretty writing. And then let's see if I can designate really. We'll make really something kind of fancy. Really, not that that's fancy, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? Y'all get my point. Pretty. And then let's do writing and something fancy. Really, really pretty writing. And then, of course, we want to make them all different colors so they look fancy Nancy. That's red, and then this is like a pretty, I don't know, you guys. A pretty like green color. I don't know. So now we have our really pretty writing. So what I want really pretty writing to do is I do like a little twirl with my fingers. So I want it to twirl, basically. So let's see if we can find something that twirls. Drift, no. I want it to twirl. Flip. Okay, that's kind of like a twirl. That is a twirl. Twist. Okay, you could do that. Preview twirl. It's more like a spin. I feel like what my hand does. Spin. There we go. That's what my hand does. Let's see. Now the thing, you're just gonna have to time it. Okay, so let's see if I got it. So we have really pretty writing. Go back to format. I need to get rid of the background. We are going to file, export, movie. I don't know what to do right here. Custom, Apple, next, writing, export, and let's try to make it happen. Go back to Imovie. And you guys, the thing with tech and graphics is you just have to play with these programs, honestly. I just kind of taught myself, went on YouTube, watched a couple videos. You just have to play with it, honestly, and figure out what works. So here's really pretty writing. Let's try to grab this. We're going to stick it in here. There it is. But you got to time it where it's supposed to go. Okay, so hold on. I already missed the really pretty writing spot. Oh, yeah. I got to back up a little bit more. Back up. Back up. Because you want to get the twirl part. First, let's see where the twirl starts. All right, so it starts there. So let's crop it. So, okay, basketball. Move on over. I need my really pretty writing. So it's off. It's off. Okay. So this is the part where I'm talking about, like, you have to time it. Move everything over. Okay, let me see. Gotcha. Booyah. Almost there. We're getting close. Crop it. Slide it over. There you go. Now I'm anal about stuff like this. Let's make sure it's right over my hands when I'm talking. Really pretty writing like this. Okay, now let's see. Uh-oh, my house is gone. I lost my house. Did y'all see that? Nothing popped up. See, guys, this is the struggle. The struggle, y'all. Oop. Drop down too quick. Drop down too quick. Drop down. Drop down. There it is. Your girl good. I'm good. I did it. Okay. So crop that down, and basically, I think you get the gist of what I do. You can edit everything. So the final product would look like.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley Pickens, the Real Estate Marketing Maven, and I have gotten so many questions on how I'm able to do this, or make really pretty writing like this. So keep watching. It's super simple. I'm going to share with you all my editing tricks.
And you guys, that's where it is. And of course, you always want to put in your subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. You can do it something simple like, don't forget to subscribe. Did I spell it right? Yes. And it'll pop up. And I usually put a little subscribe tutorial there, but I think you get it. So you guys, I showed you all of my products: Canva, Keynote, Imovie. Those are the 3 programs that I use to create my videos. I hope this helped you. I hope you learned a lot. Like this video, subscribe. I'm going to do another video on how I edit my thumbnails. And I'll show you the program I use for that. So hope you learned something. Hope this helped. And thank you so much for watching.